Some of our favorite adventures are when we just see a road and go for a drive. We decided to take Gothic Road out of the back of Mount Crested Butte to let Aiden sleep a little bit longer, and ended up on Emerald Lake.
Every day brings new light to help us on our way. Always taking my breath, whether sun or rain. The wind will carry us over, that horizon we see is getting closer. This is why we live, for moments like this. This is why we live, for moments like this, yeah. Moments like this, when the mountain calls and the river waits for what's to come, a dreamer's day. The wind will carry us over, that horizon we see is getting closer. This is why we live.
This is a first, being woken up by cows. This is your alarm clock, but this is their grazing land. There's a big old bull right there. It is a beautiful morning in camp. We are completely surrounded by cows. They started walking through mooing, I don't know, maybe 7 a.m. All right, got the propane, got the baby. We have Dagny all locked up. Let's go to Judd Falls. All right, we have made it to the Judd Falls trailhead. What are we doing today, babe? What are we hiking?
Judd Falls. To Judd Falls.
Tell us a little bit about the trail.
Oh, it is a 2.2 mile out and back trail. And at the end of it, there is a waterfall. And that is all I know.
What do you think, Aiden? Are you ready to go hiking with mommy and daddy?
smells nice and alpine-y.
Babe, this could be our Christmas tree.
I was gonna say, it's actually a very well-proportioned tree.
Oh, it's very well proportioned. I like a little bit thicker, but at the same time, the Charlie Brown.
I'll take this little tree home and decorate it, and I'll show him it really will work. I've killed it. Oh!
Well, we finally completed Judd Falls, third attempt. But it was a great hike, really pretty waterfall, just short and sweet, which was exactly what we needed. So now we're back here at the camper. We're gonna see if little man over here will take a nap.
Yeah. Tags.
I'm going back to my house.
They just want to chase her, eh?
Yeah, the GoPro does not do it justice at all.
But then you got the moon up here as well, you know. Like,
yeah. I think he smells himself. Oh, he's eating the... Gothic, Colorado, mining ghost town and home of the Rocky Mountain Biological Laboratory, or RMBL for short. RMBL is one of the oldest and most productive places for field research on Earth.
Two brothers from Ohio by the name of Jennings who showed up out here in 1879 to find their fortune in mining silver and gold. First winter there were 26 families that lived here in Gothic, and they started to build cabins. Then a very short time there was as many as 2,000 people living right here in Gothic. Right now there are about 70 cabins and buildings scattered throughout 300 acres. So in the peak of the summertime we have 180 people that we can lodge, scientists families.
While Gothic is only populated during the summer season these days, one unique individual has lived here year-round since 1972.
Small B-I-L-L-Y, small B-A-R-R.
One fascinating story is that of Billy Barr, who first came to Gothic from Rutgers University in 1972. After a few winters living alone, Billy started to get a little bored and started collecting weather data with a simple notebook and paper.
February 26, 1978, 10.5 inches of snow that day. January 20th, minus 11.5. April 28th, 1980, high was 41. Ooh,
So what happened to this weather data he started collecting as a hobby?
So actually a researcher at the lab wanted to look at it. And then once he started looking at it scientifically, then all of a sudden, like, these decades worth of data were being used for more than my own curiosity. You're talking about the snowpack, the water supply for most of the Southwest.
In fact, one of the key missions of RMBL is to study and determine where our water will come from as less snow falls in the Rockies.
There are plants that have been collected and preserved since 1928. There's about 15,000 different blooming plants in this area. And these scientists have identified plants that have moved up in elevation as much as 700 feet just over the last 30 years as things have gotten warmer and drier in our climate. We like to brag that about a third of what we know in the world about pollination has been learned right here in Gothic. Some beekeepers are losing as much as 60% of their hives every year. And a variety of reasons, in addition to the chemicals that some people are putting. You can see the marmot pup has a metal ear tag. Marmots also like to climb into engine compartments of cars, right? Because they like small, cozy, warm places. Last year we had a marmot that climbed into a car and ended up in Phoenix, Arizona. Probably 115 degree temperatures, and the person that saw the marmot knew that marmots did not live in the desert. So they called the Arizona Department of Wildlife, and the Department of Wildlife came out and trapped that marmot. And then we had a generous donor that agreed to fly the marmot back to Gunnison. And then we brought the marmot out via vehicle and released that marmot back into its community here.
How did it survive in the engine?
Good question. Good question.
Wow.
Pretty hardy animals. Yeah.
Black olith is somewhat similar to a volcano, but it doesn't explode. It simply forms a dome, and then there's erosion that happens. But he had a real curiosity about this plant right here. And this is a monument plant. And it sends up a flower that's 5 or 6 feet high.
This plant is what is called monocarpic. The plant will grow for an average of 30 to 40 years, flowering only in the last season of its life. As this scientist discovered at Rumble, it typically blooms 4 years after a heavy rainfall season. Hey guys, we are leaving Rocky Mountain Biological Laboratory near Crested Butte.
Yeah, so we just went on about an hour tour, which I found absolutely fascinating. I learned a lot about marmots in the area.
We'll link to Rumble in the show notes if you want to check it out.
Which I highly recommend if you are into learning more about nature or a history buff.
To Babe, if they liked this, what should they do?
You should like our video. It really, really helps other people find our content so that they can enjoy it as well. And also make sure to subscribe so you can watch future episodes. And please let us know in the comments if you enjoy content like this. I'm a huge science nerd, so I will go on all the tours for you.
Back, and then turn left, turn right. It's easier to watch the camera, I think, and know your orientation, you know what I mean, versus watching the drone.
It's a drone! Hey, Aiden?
So Sean, what just happened?
I crashed the drone first time flying.
Well, we might be buying a drone that isn't
Okay.
our.
All right, lesson learned. Pay attention to what's behind you.
What's
if you're
behind
gonna
you
go
as well.
backwards. Who knew cows liked fire ash so much? Tomorrow morning, we are getting up early to go for a hike, and we're going out to Emerald Lake. Guys, this lake is gorgeous.
So gorgeous.
We drove out there, honestly, on accident the first week we were here and stumbled across it. It is beautiful.
It's
So we're
really
looking forward to
beautiful.
going and doing a little fishing. Can't complain about our campsite here in Washington Gulch.
It has been so much fun being here. I'm actually kind of sad that we have to leave in a couple days. Say hello, moo-moos. Hello, moo-moos. Moo. See the moo-moos? See the mommies with their babies? Just like this mommy is with this baby?
Stay. Do not hurt the cows. Didn't quite get the pink in the clouds, but still a gorgeous, gorgeous evening. This might be the first time this baby calf has seen a fire.
For moments like this, this is why we live. For moments like this, yeah.
just got out to Emerald Lake, and the lake is completely calm, still, and just beautiful.
Hey y'all, we are out here at Emerald Lake this morning, and so far we are the only ones. It is so nice and quiet and serene, and we are just enjoying our morning out here while Sean is fishing and hopefully catching some trout for dinner.
All right, first cast of the morning. Let's see if we have what these trout are looking for. Oops, I just skipped my bait across the water. All right, let's see if I can keep my bait this time. Yeah, we found this little canoe. What are you guys doing?
We're about to take the canoe out, duh.
Hop in, Dagny.
So we were driving along the road and we ran into Billy Barr, who we found out about the other day when we did the Rumble tour. How long have you been out here, Billy?
This will be my 51st winter.
Wow. And what do you track out here?
Various things, mostly snowfall, water content, snow depth, low temperature and high temperature. I've been doing that since the beginning. I've added some new things in recent years, but the long-term measurements are those because they were very simple.
Yeah.
A snowboard, a ruler, a tube that I could convert into inches of water from weight, and a pole that shows how much snow's on the ground just by looking at the pole.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thanks so much, Billy.
Yeah, thanks for the work you do. Have a good day.
Up and over.
Up and over. I saw y'all pack out with the donkeys, but I was like, oh, they better make it back before I have to put the little guy down. Hi.
Way over there.
Are you from around here?
North Carolina.
Wow, you came a long way for that elk.
I did.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You shoot him this morning?
Yeah.
Congrats.
Wow.
About 8 o'clock. We just now got him out.
Yeah.
Big. I cut one off for us to throw on the campfire tonight, but
Nice.
if anybody else would want to try.
Oh man, you're giving out free. Sign me up.
Do you have it in your pack?
Yeah, this is
South African shit out on meat, bro. Man, I'll grab that.
That's a delicacy of.
Man, thank you. That is awesome. Oh, I'm eating good tonight.
What are your donkeys' names?
That's Stormy.
Hi, Stormy.
And that's Clyde right there.
And Clyde. Aw. Can I pet you? Huh? Yeah. Did you work really hard?
We have reached our 14-day stay here at Washington Gulch. It was beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. We loved it. But we're packed up, heading to town to dump and out to Lost Lake.
Climb to the top of a mountain, fly around the world over oceans, scrape out a living just for this feeling, alive and well, and I'm breathing.
Guys, we're at the Crested Butte dump.
Sean had another poopsie.
So those not familiar with a poopsie, we didn't make up the term. We heard it on Keep Your Daydream. It's basically where you combine poop and an oopsie.
I'm on the move, out into the great wide open. Look out, world, here I come, hoist up my sails and